Welcome, and here we're looking at the US dollar. Now the US dollar and the euro, because of the ADP figures and the NFP figures being weaker, they have really extended their corrective processes. Now, I just feel that we need to allow them to play out a little bit further. Now, the US dollar, for instance, has really pulled sort of back down, much lower, and also retested 81 here as a retested resistance. But there is support down here, and we just need to allow it to play out as support or resistance, sort of in this area here in Group 2 here. And it's the same with the euro as well. It's going to jump around here a little bit. The euro here, a little bit, has really retraced quite high through here, and it's still okay as long as it stays above the previous high here. We're still technically in this downtrend here. But as I've always said, the euro at the 135 would need to become the retested resistance to really crank in a bear market scenario. Otherwise, this move down through here really suits an little A, B, C for the B wave, and then down for a C wave. But at the same token, this, we need to see, a move up here a bit higher to do that. So now that those figures have passed us, the Wednesday and Friday figures are past us, we just really allow this little area here to play out, and going back to the dollar as well, this little area here to play out. If we look at the Swiss franc, for instance, the Swiss and the US dollar, it's much the same as well. It's got the same pattern as the US dollar here, and just moving into that on the intraday hourly chart here, we can see that this has also got the same pattern as well. So it would be sort of looking at this as an A wave and a B wave and a C wave that really needs to also finish here and move up from here. So I just think this is 90 here as well, so a medium level. So we just keep an eye on these for the next session or so, and let's see how they play out, and then we'll pick up the thread from that point there. So there's nothing really I can do or say. It's been a bit like this for a while, so it's just one of those sort of junctions that we just got to chill out and allow to play out. The Australian dollar, I'm just going to stay within the 4-hour frame here, because there's also, I've actually got 3 wave counts in the sort of larger picture, and I won't go into them now because the 4-hour and it's going to keep us busy here for a little while here. But essentially we're looking at in terms of Elliott Wave, we're looking at up for 1 and back for 2 here, and then a little 5-wave structure up into 90 here as wave 3, and we'll be looking for a wave 4 pulling back to the 38.2 retracement level around the 89, and then a little 5th wave up through here. It won't be that long. It will probably tackle this old high here, but extensions in the 3rd wave, so the 1st wave and the 5th wave will be about the same time here. So look, a complicated 4th here, so not much cooking in terms of trend trading through here, and then the little 5th up here, which will be short and also fought with resistance at 900, and then also at the 90 and 9 10, 20 and 30 as well. So not a lot sort of happening here. We've got China figures, trade figures coming out on Tuesday. That's the one that will sort of give you a bit of volatility in that sort of area there. But as I mentioned, not a lot happening from here. But essentially, in a bit of a nutshell, because we've got different counts on it, once this 5 waves is completed here, then we got to work out, coming down here we'll get 5 waves, then we'll get 3 waves and 5 waves, but we've got to work out from that point, are we going to find support back up here after those 3 swings, or will we be heading lower from there? So we need to either catch the trend to the upside from here or to the downside. But as I mentioned, we will be looking at a little 5-wave structure coming down through here, 3-wave counter trend as such, and then another 5 here. If this 5 here, if this is straight down like that, then we know we've got a third wave happening. But if it's on an angle, then we know we've got a more of a corrective pattern, and then we can look to getting support on over here. So realistically, shorts would be under 88 here, and longs would be back up over here after we've got those 3 swings here. So we just need to allow that to play out as well. The Euro Australian, you know, we were looking for our target of wave 3 here. We're looking for wave 4 to pull back here to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, and that's sort of chomping through that. Yes, that can move higher here, but just be mindful that it is the first bounce off the 150. It is a corrective structure. It is a wave 4, and it will eventually come down and retest the 150 again, but only to see another bounce here as well. So we're looking at 3 wave 4s here. This little wave 4 down for 5 for the third, up for 4, down for 5 of the third, and then the 4th and 5th. So there's still a bit, there's a lot of bouncing going on through here, so just be careful how you trade that. The pound yen, also the pound and the euro retracing quite high, so the pound's in that same boat as well, but it's still got to stay here within wave 4 here. Yes, we do have a bit of an overlapping structure here, but if the euro is going to top out sort of where it is now, then this would make a nice A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 completing up into 168 here, and then moving down from there. So once again, with the euro and the pound, we need them to play out through here as well. And it's the same for the euro yen as well, and I'm just putting this into a 2-hour chart here, so we've got a bit of perspective on it. But up for the A wave, back for the B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and completing up into the sort of 140 sort of area up here for the wave 4 here. So this pattern is the same as the pound yen as well. So we're looking at this being a corrective pattern through here. Either way, there will be a, you know, even if I'm wrong and the market keeps going further up, then it will look like this when it gets here. There will be some sort of reaction here. There would be a 3-wave swing like this, and then there would be looking for support here. So it's not that you would miss anything to the long side because it would look like that, but otherwise we'd just be looking at building, you know, taking out new lows from here in line with the euro. But we'd need to see the dollar, the US dollar, you know, back above 81, and you can also use the Swissy above 90 if you know, if that's there first to get a lead in on that side of things. All right, thanks.